Hey guys, it's RobJ here, and in today's video I'm going to be moving in my ants into the new Antkit Starter Kit 1 with the decorative insert, which is by far my favourite way to have this nest. So basically I've took their existing nest after luring them all in by adding extra water. It seems to make them all gather in one place, so that's why it's so wet in this nest right now. That was to lure them all in. Once they're all in, I just held my finger over the tube, unplugged it, and just attached it to the tube port on the Starter Kit 1. Immediately, the ants were exploring the outer part of the world, and my current plan was, as soon as they had explored, I'm going to add a very bright non-heat emitting light to the nest while heating and keeping the other nest in the dark. Now I can't record while the light's on because it absolutely blew out the camera, but we're going to skip to after the light's off. So once the queen and most of the eggs were moved out, I used the rubber bung to block off the old nest, and I tapped out the stragglers onto some cotton wool, which was placed on top of that little tree. And essentially now they're all in the outworld, and you can see my little dinted queen. She's been like that since I got her. She came with no workers, by the way, so you can see how well she's done. And basically right now the workers are deciding and exploring the new nest, and the queen hasn't quite yet received that message, but you know, it won't be long before you can clearly see that somebody told her about the new nest, so she goes straight over to it. So right now the message is spreading that there's a new nest, and the queen is about to make her first and final entrance, and in she goes. So that's pretty much it now. The word will spread and the eggs will be moved, and obviously the hustle and bustle will calm down after a while. But because this is always a stressful thing, I don't want to keep the video on for too long. I want to put them into the dark soon to let them calm down. But before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to give you some more footage of the move-in now, and then I'm going to show you what I've done for their water supply. I mentioned this in my review a few days ago, how I was planning on doing the water with an insert in there, because you can't put a test tube inside. I've used the test tube adapter including in the starter kit to make a water connection system, and that test tube is huge, so you know that's not going to need to be replaced for a longer time. And it's really easy because you just use the rubber bung to block them off on the inside, and you can swap the water without having a scurry of little ants going everywhere. Now if you are a really keen-eyed viewer and you spotted a few ants outside of the like escapees, they were stragglers from the old outworld. They're not actually escaping from the new. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you want to see more about this specific starter kit, I have a more depth review talking about what you get in the starter kit, all its bits and bobs, all without the ants added. So check that video out, that will be in my starter kit playlist. Thanks a lot guys.